Hello, everyone. I'm Pamela Marshall at the Wellness Radio TV and at the Wellness Radio TV podcast. Have you thought about whether or not it is beneficial to hold on to grudges and resentment? If you think that it benefits you, raise your hand. I want to see hands. If you're ready to get rid of it, raise both hands. I am Pamela Marshall. If you are joining us on YouTube, please like and subscribe to our channel. Share this post because let me tell you something. As I look at people that I know that are hurting, what is it that needs to happen to get rid of pain? One of my friends was working in her garden and she got stuck by a plant and it pierced her knuckle. And she just thought that she would go and put some ice on it and it would get better. A week later, still not better, swollen. She goes to the emergency room. They do an x-ray. They don't see anything. She goes to another doctor. They do an MRI. They don't see anything. And then a surgeon, that doctor happened to be a surgeon. And she said, I'm going to need to cut that open. And my friend was like, no, I don't want to do that. So she goes home. She said it was hurting her so bad that night that the next day she went back to the surgeon's office and she had her hand stretched out. Do whatever you need to do. Only to find out that there was a couple of particles of that thorn left in her knuckle. And that is what was causing the pain because there was something in there, there was inflammation around her finger. Her hand was swelling up because there was something in there that was preventing the healing. And as I thought about that this morning, I was like, oh Lord, my God. People are walking around carrying things with them from their past, hurt, disappointment, and they haven't let that go. So as I think about my friend's x-ray that looked and didn't see anything, then the MRI, they looked through the lens of the MRI and didn't see anything. And she had to be presented to the right one that knew exactly what to do. There's going to be some tearing away that needs to happen in order for the healing to take place. We're going to have to break the skin, look in the knuckle, get that particle out, and then the healing can take place. And I thought, hey, Gertrude, how are you? And I thought about our emotional state. We go from place to place. I remember my grandmother saying to my uncle once, the problems that you're having in California are going to get off the plane with you in Texas. We think that because we change locations, we change people, we change jobs, we even will change churches. We will change many things, but we don't do a deep dive dissect into what have we not released from previous hurts and pain. Now, that little thorn that was in my friend's knuckle that was causing the swelling, it was so minute that it took an expert, that surgeon. The surgeon was looking at the hand and said, there's no way that you can have all of this swelling and there not be something still there. My dear good friends, when we look at the patterns in our lives, there's got to be something there. And it can be painful taking a look in the mirror, saying, what is going on in my life? What is going on in me? Song we used to sing at church, shine a light from heaven on my soul. If you find anything that shouldn't be, take it out and cleanse me because I want to be whole. I want to be prepared. I want to return to my true self. Well, what is your true self? Your true self is the likeness of the Creator. You were given a gift of joy. You were given a gift of peace. Where is it? And then what is preventing it? We have said many times in yoga classes that any situs in our lives, bursitis, arthritis, all of that is just proof that there's toxins in those joints. And when you see somebody that's suffering from any of those sinuses, notice the joints are swollen and it causes deformity in that area. Fingers crook over, toes crook over, because there's something in there that has to come out. And we can put stuff on top of whether it is uh, addictions to, it could be addiction to anything, trying to cover up the pain. Just like with arthritis pain, they give you pain medication, but the pain medication is only going to take care of the pain for in this moment. But how do I get the toxins out of my joints so that my finger does not continue to hurt, my finger does not continue to swell? Then, do you know when you have a wound and you hit it on something, and you, because, is that not excruciating? You already have a wound, and then you hit it on something and you open it up again. Our emotions are the same way. When we have not taken care of the emotional pain and turmoil that we're in, anytime you bump into something else, because the previous pain, the previous anger, the previous grudge that you're holding, it has not been healed, and you try to start another relationship, or you go try to start a conversation with that person, and then that stuff bubbles up again like a Alka-Seltzer. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz, yeah. But God does not want us to walk in fear of moving forward, of letting go. We have to look at this pain and say, what am I saving it for? What am I saving this grudge for? How is it going to serve me? I remember my little brother, or any little children, I don't want to call him out. He would sniff all the time because he didn't blow his nose. And my mother would say, what are you saving it for? Blow it out. The body is trying to get rid of it. When you have pain, when you have emotional pain and you continue to hold on to it, I want you to ask yourself this question: how is it serving me? How long am I going to hold it? What am I going to do with it? And why don't I let it go? Why don't you let it go? I've been in your shoes. I've experienced um, some incredible amount of pain. And I'm just thanking God for the opportunity to share with you that you can release it and you can let go of it. And I would love an opportunity to help share with you, to help rid yourself of these things that are keeping you from being who God intended for you to be, filled with love, joy, peace, and happiness. Great peace have they which love thy law, and nothing shall offend them. Isn't it amazing that David said those words in Psalms 119? But there is a reality in that, and that is the only place that we can find peace and healing, through forgiveness. Thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you next time, and include a peace practice in your day-to-day life, in every moment of your day, because it does take practice. We have opportunities throughout the day to forgive and to release, because you must do that in order to heal, to be healthy enough for you to have a good relationship with the person in the mirror. And when you have a great relationship with the person in the mirror, the rest of the relationships will fall in place, because you will be very protective of the peace that you have found with the eyes in the mirror. Hello, McLinda. Have you already been to Alabama for that event? Make sure you call me. Uh, Thank you, everybody, for joining. I'm Pamela Marshall at the Wellness Radio TV and at the Wellness Radio TV podcast. Remember, there is healing at the well. My prayer for you is that as you inhale, you think about the precious breath that is the spirit of your life. Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.